and welcome back to Dr. Mel's Message. I have an exciting new author that I want to discuss with you today, and she is not only brilliant in the way she presents herself, but her children's book, which is called The Three Hearts of the Sea, is just fabulous. Now, I can't wait to introduce you to Adriana Mumoz. Welcome. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself, my love?
I am doing awesome, and I cannot wait to get into your book, The Three Hearts of the Sea. And first of all, who's your target audience for this book?
This is children's books from the ages from 3 to 10.
And how did you come up with this book?
So this book is personal. My grandmother, it's a lot of my grandmother's words. For instance, like my grandmother told me, "Hey, mijita, be careful with your words. They're spells." And she told me at the age of 9, and I'm like, "What are you I don't even talk." Like, what is she talking? She was, "Your words are spells, mijita. You can heal somebody or you could kill somebody. That's how powerful your words are."
Wow.
And so I displayed a lot in the book of a lot of her teachings, and I always want to keep um kind of like more factual. So octopuses have 3 hearts, and so yeah, there's a lot of intention and behind this. And I have a mother that passed away when I was in adolescence at the age of 4. So it's either you lost a parent, or that you lost your way, that you can always get the other side of fear. And when the way I got the other side of fear was, I remember what my grandmother said to me, and I just displayed it in a children's book.
What a beautiful testimony to a legacy of a woman.
Yeah, thanks.
Your grandmother. I mean,
Yeah.
your story is hitting very close to my heart. I've been publishing my books since 1986, and I have over 115 of them. And I have 3 girls, none of them interested in writing, 7 grandkids. My only little girl, she's 9 years old. She's already written 3 children's books, and she's a bestseller. And her words in there, a lot of times she quotes me. So
Yeah.
that's why this is when something is so, I guess my point is when something is so true to heart, especially when something is being handed down from an older generation that has what I say, sense about them, you know what I mean? And
Absolutely.
full of advice. You can't get better than that, especially when it comes to teaching children.
No,
So,
oh, absolutely. I
so
agree.
congratulations on this book. Now, let's talk about the process a little bit of the book, okay? What was
Yeah.
it like writing and putting this all together?
So let's start back to how I started writing. So I've been writing for, I want to say, a good 5 years.
Mhm.
And then it became this year only. I would say, no, actually, I mistaken, 11 months back, that my hairstylist came over to my house, saw some notebooks, and she was like, "What's all this?" And I was like, "Oh, I write. I do, you know what I mean? I do this." And she was like, "What?" And I what? And she was like reading some. She was like, "You don't mind, right?" And I was like, "No, it's okay." And she was like, "How come you don't put this into play?" And I was like, "Oh, I wouldn't know where to start." I told her, I was like, "You know what the truth is I don't mind being vulnerable with people I know. I have a hard time and fear of being vulnerable with the world." And I was like, so I said, "That's kind of a theme, you know?" And she was like, "No, you need to put this in play." She's the one that initiated the book. But starting writing was, I had a speech impediment, and I was in 5 years of speech therapy. And every time I was in social settings, that I was always talked over, and I was always like dismissed in a way. And and then I started learning to be okay with that. And then I loved when I started writing, I loved the conversations I had with myself, the fact that I can go back and time capsule, what I would thought there, what I write there, and the way my writing, and the fact that it was something personal. It was just me getting better without an audience.
Well, and knowing
Me,
what, yeah, but knowing what you just told me, there's nothing more vulnerable than writing a book
oh
because
my
you
God,
open yourself wide open to both constructive and negative criticism.
oh yeah,
I mean, you get vulnerable real quick, writing. And
yeah,
so that is a major breakthrough for you,
oh
just through
yeah.
what I just heard. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, so that's the beginning of it, the process. I met with a local publisher. My hairstylist had a
Mhm.
personal friend that was a publisher, right? I was like, this is the universe saying something, right? So I sat with him. He taught me how to be a self-publisher. I got an illustrator, and the illustrator kind of walked me through a lot. She was like, "Hey, you want your pictures to be consistent, this and that." And the only policy I had with my illustrator was, I'm the writer, so I'm not gonna nitpick your pictures. This is your art. I see your art. I like it, right? And do what you do, and I'm gonna trust it. I have to. And I said, and I let her have free will of it. So we kind of, I never, she was like, how do you like this or this? And I'm like, what do you as an artist, what do you feel like? What would you be proud of? And she said this. And I was like, okay, then I don't want to take the art from nobody.
Right,
I wouldn't want anyone to take my writing from me. You know what I mean? So I
right,
was like, no, your art, my love. Okay, my love. So okay, I paid for it. That's fine. I like it.
right.
And she was like, I never had someone give me the free will of all illustrations. And I was like, yeah, so I think we kind of bonded over that. And I noticed after I was publishing, I don't know much about computers, even though I'm 33, and I couldn't see a file. But I was like, okay, the editor said it was edited, and the first shot out, the the book wasn't ready. And I don't suffer from anxiety. I don't suffer from depression. I'm not trying to throw that in anyone's face, but I suffered my first anxiety attack. And I every person that suffers from that daily, I truly commend you that you fight through it every single day. I didn't like that my best friend is an RN. Let's go with that. Like, and a charge nurse. So when everything hits the fan, they run to her. I called her. I said, I feel my chest heavy. My voice is heavy. I got bass in my voice. I have an already an odd voice. And I was like, and she laughs. She was like, oh, you're having an anxiety attack. You run marathons, girl. You're not having a heart attack. And I was like,
Wow.
oh my God. And the crazy thing about it is, as being a writer, I learned that you want to control your thoughts and control your writing. The moment that I recognized I couldn't control what was happening scared me. And I was like, oh, like just how my reactions are. And I learned that there's some things that happen, and it happens for a reason. And the things we can't control, we shouldn't control them. So
And so
that's
is that one of the themes? Because I know that the book itself, The Three Hearts of the Sea, like I said, it's about the little octopus. He has the three hearts, and he goes on a journey of, mental health journey to
yeah,
say, I'm okay, you're okay type of a thing. Is there any
yeah.
other elements you hope that little young readers get out of this book?
That no matter how shape, size, background you come from, rich, poor, wherever you start in life, or kids and even parents that are healing from their inner child, that if you really want it and believe in it without anybody, and build friendships and learn to trust, and not only that, trust yourself,
Mhm.
and you can get the other side of fear. And once you get on the other side of fear, it's a beautiful thing. And then you go further from there. will always better yourself. That's the kind of message I want to display. And we listen to our elders, and we, even when you don't have, because I come from, I was in foster care. I came across the people, kids as adolescents that don't have parents. And I hope this book helps them a little bit.
What a
So
beautiful a gift that you're giving the
yeah,
world and to the children. I mean, it's not only from the heart, but it's non-threatening presentation of mental health to children, which I think is very, very important. Now, for those of you watching or just tuned in late or whatever, I am actually talking with the author of the book, The Three Hearts of the Sea. Adriana Mumoz is just fabulous, and she has not only a story to tell in a children's version of self-discovery, but she is just, her inner heart, I can see the love and the passion that she has for this book. So first, I want to thank you for coming on Dr. Mel's Message today. You are just a
thank
superb influence, I think, and I think this book will go a long way because it's just, the concept is brilliant.
thank you, my love. I appreciate that.
And it is available in paperback on Amazon in large print, and it was just published this May. So it hadn't even been out that long. So congratulations. And again, thank you for watching Dr. Mel's Message. And I have another interview coming up for you later, and I'll tell you more about that when we get there.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
guys.